bring it to its logical conclusion. You can't run a country like this. Because you can't just pardon, what's stopping Trump from just pardoning every voter, a MAGA voter, right? Make sure that you can never be charged with anything because you supported me for president. You're going to collapse the entire country if you normalize something like this.
You are. And again, with Trump, when he pardons someone, he does a press conference and he talks about it. And I haven't always agreed with 100% of the pardons that President Trump's issued, but
he's issuing them. He's doing it. He's making,
With Joe Biden, there's no evidence that he had any idea. I mean, obviously he knew his family was getting a pardon, but at the end of the day, you talk about thousands of pardons. He said himself in an interview with the New York Times that he didn't review every single pardon. Well, that right there is a problem, because only the president of the United States, not the vice president, not the chief of staff, only the president of the United States has the authority to grant a pardon.
Really quickly here, we have actually that New York Times article that says specifically that Jeff Zients replied all and says, I approve of the pardons. Well, that's not in the Constitution, brother. So does this mean that Dr. Fauci, this is specifically about the Fauci pardon, the ream of pardons that were rolled out, but the Fauci pardon. So you are saying declaratively, and that we will stand up in court and stand up in any trial before any court in the land, including the Supreme Court, that Dr. Fauci's pardon is null and void.
Yes. I mean, look, at the end of the day, you have to have a formal process for the auto pen. And, they're trying to say, well, some of these were approved verbally. Some of these we had a memo. There's emails from the Biden Department of Justice, the Merrick Garland Department of Justice, to the Biden inner circle saying, you need to be careful using the auto pen so much on legal documents. And then there are other emails. Was the president even aware that this particular person was pardoned? And I mean, so his own Department of Justice is concerned that, number one, there's excessive unauthorized use of the auto pen, and number two, that the president of the United States has no clue who's being pardoned by his unnamed staffers that are using the auto pen. And when Donald Trump says it was the auto pen presidency, what we saw in the last 3 months, from the time of the debate, the disastrous debate when Joe Biden had to drop out, until the moment of the transfer of power from Biden to Trump, that would be a pretty accurate statement that it was the auto pen presidency.